Are you a woman of faith who is struggling in your current season of life? Do you feel like life is happening to you instead of for you? My name is Jill Pack. I'm a certified life coach and a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I want you to know that no matter your season or circumstance, it is possible to create a more joyful life. And I would love to show you how. Are you ready? Let's go. Happy Tuesday, my friends. Welcome to the Seasons of Joy podcast. This is episode number 10, titled It's Not About You. I can't believe it's episode 10. I am in double digits. That is pretty exciting. I just had to do that. I have to admit that this has definitely been out of my comfort zone. And each week I learn something more, I grow a little more, but I absolutely love this journey. Recently, my husband came to me and said that he had been listening to my most recent podcast episode on his way home from work and that he had a suggestion for me. Now, I'm going to be honest, this was hard in this moment for me. My primitive brain started looking for danger, and my mind started offering me all kinds of negative thoughts. Thoughts like, I'm terrible at this. What was I thinking? I can't do this. I'm sure people think I'm dumb and that I don't know what I'm talking about. I will never be good at this. This must be true, or he wouldn't even be telling me. He's telling me this because he's embarrassed for me. Maybe I should just quit. And then to, why does he have to pick it apart? He doesn't even know how hard I work at this, right? All these thoughts. And the truth is, all of these thoughts happened within a matter of seconds, right? I just went straight to making it mean something negative about my abilities, even something negative about him, and ultimately just something negative about me. But then I paused and I took a deep breath. And I thought, Jill, this isn't about you being bad at this. This is about him believing that he can help you be more successful by giving you feedback. He believes that he has something of value to share with you. It wasn't necessarily about me, but for me, it was something he was thinking. It's about him. I listened to what he had to say with that mindset. And you know what? He had some really good ideas and some great advice. The truth is, I do have a lot to learn. I do have skills I need to develop. I am a beginner and I make mistakes, but I have also come a long way. I have something to share that I am passionate about. I have a desire to be better and do better. And I really believe that I can do this and I'm right where I'm supposed to be. When I believe it's something negative about me, I actually close myself off from expansion and growth. I limit myself. But by embracing all of me where I am right now, invites abundance into my life. Can you think of a time when someone said something to you and you instantly made it mean something negative about you? Do you know something? It isn't about you. I know this feels true. As humans, our brains want to make it mean something about us. But the truth is, it really isn't about you. When your children choose differently than you've taught them, it's so easy to go straight to telling yourself that you're a terrible mother. You begin looking for what you did wrong, believing that if you'd done something differently, then your children would have chosen differently. Or believing that if they loved you and respected you enough, they would have stayed true to what you've taught them. And ultimately that you just aren't good enough. But the truth is, it isn't about you. You're the perfect parent for them. It's about them. It's about their agency. It's about them making their own choices. It's about their growth. They are here to learn and grow and develop just like you. It just looks differently than you thought, and that's okay. Or when your husband doesn't do the dishes and he watches the game instead, it's so easy to go straight to telling yourself that he doesn't respect you, that if he loved you, he would have done the dishes, that if you were more lovable, he would do what you ask. He must not care for you, and he doesn't even consider your feelings. You must not be enough. But the truth is, it's not about you. It's about him. Now, I'm not saying that you don't make requests of your husband. For sure you do. but he may not do what you've requested. And again, it's not about you. He's thinking something that isn't motivating him to do the dishes. He could just be tired. He could just really want to watch the game and have every intention to do them later. And quite honestly, it could be that the dirty dishes don't bother him as much as they bother you. I promise it isn't about you. Or when your friend isn't replying to your texts, it's so easy to go straight to thinking that she must be mad at you, or that if you were better friends, she would text you sooner. Or believing that you must be annoying, or that something's wrong with you, and that she just doesn't consider your feelings because you aren't good enough. But the truth is, it's not about you. It's about her. She has something going on in her life that isn't about you. It could be what soon means to you is different from what soon means to her. It could be that she just got busy and forgot because she's human. It isn't about you. Or when the loved one leaves the church. It's so easy to go straight to believing that if they cared about you, they wouldn't leave. That if you would have done something different or better, that they wouldn't leave. That you just didn't do a good enough job. But the truth is, it's not about you. It's about them. They have questions, worries, doubts, and concerns. They are seeking, learning, and growing and developing in their own way. They may already feel like they don't belong. They are human, and they're trying to figure this life out the best way that they know how to. They are seeking to understand who they are and what their purpose is in this life. They're doing the best they can, and it isn't about you. Or when someone says something that you believe is unkind, it's so easy to make it mean that you aren't good enough, that something's wrong with you. But the truth is, it means they think the unkind thought. It tells us about them, not you. If you behave in a way so that people will like you, they don't really like you. They like the version of you that you're pretending to be. If you think you aren't good enough, you will look for evidence to prove your belief, and you will find it. If you believe you are good enough, you don't need any evidence. People look to you to see how to treat you. How do you treat you? Being enough comes from within. Being enough is already done. You just haven't noticed. You are good enough. Period. End of story. It isn't about you. What if this is true? How would you feel if you could really believe this? How would you show up in your life? What would your relationships look like by embracing this belief? Do you know what else is true? You get to believe whatever you want to believe. What is the downside to believing that it isn't about you? I want to thank you for listening. If you like what you hear, I would love it if you would share it with your friends and family and leave me a review. If you'd like to learn more about what life coaching is, please feel free to schedule a discovery call with me where we can work through something that's causing you a problem. Just go to seasons-coaching.com. You can also learn about my one-on-one coaching program, Seasons of Joy, and my small group coaching program, Seasons of Joy Community. This month's topic is a season of abundance, and in June it will be the season of fun. There's going to be a free Q&A call next week on Tuesday, May 24th. I will be answering questions on the monthly topic of abundance, and I will also do some coaching with anyone that would like to get coached. I've included the links in the show notes. Have a joyful week, and I'll see you next time.